What's up, Southport family? Got Alien Black, Mr. 50, out of the range on a cold Tuesday afternoon. It's 50. Got anything you want to say to him?
No, not right now.
All right. Yeah, Mr. 50 in the mood. He has some problems today. Hope we can get them sorted out. But anyway, y'all, we're gonna actually be bringing y'all a couple of reviews today on a couple of products. We got the range to ourselves today, which is lovely. Well, we got the 50-yard line to ourselves today. We got people on the rifle lane over there. But we're gonna be doing some tests on the pistols. One of the things, one of the reasons I'm back out here today. Show y'all a problem I was having. I noticed when we were burst firing some weeks ago that my shots were off, and I came to the conclusion that I came back out to test the gun to test it for accuracy and see about zeroing it, and it was shooting. When I was holding dead center, it was shooting at 5 o'clock, and Ty and them suggested that it might have been the Magpul cycle. Didn't y'all say y'all were reading some reviews or something?
Yeah, every now and then people had a problem with them, but for the most part they were, spot on. Like my set of Magpuls, they're spot on.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things where it's not necessarily a quality control issue. It's just that
Well, I guess it would be though.
Well,
if it's not consistent.
It's a quality control issue, but as far as like it being a problem to the masses, no.
Yeah.
Every now and then, you just get a bad apple out the bunch. So.
Yeah. Well, saw that problem. I still got the, as you can see right here, I still have the Magpul flip-up sight on the front sight. But I changed the rear sight. I took the Troy off my old 308, and I put a Troy sight on here. What I'm going to do is see if that gives any improvement. This is a metal sight. It's not folding. But it's a real, very solid piece. And let y'all look at the diopters that I have here. That one is set for close quarters. Flip it up here. Let's see what that look like when you look down. And here's something for y'all. I don't know if y'all can see it on this against this backdrop because my front sight is not illuminated. Let me put it against the white bag. But when you're looking through your sights, that's what you should see. You should see your front sight, like if you see that little prong at the very forward end there, you should be able to see that through your rear sight. And that's how you know you have alignment. That's what you're looking for. If I flip it up to the diamond sight, it should look like that. But we're going to see if this put us online and see what we get. Other than that, I'm going to have to start looking at ammo and other issues. But the gun was printed in the same place. We just, the sights weren't giving me what I needed to get. And I can always put an optic on it. I'm probably gonna do it anyway. I forgot my bipod too. I was gonna bring the bipod out but what the hell? Let's get some shooting going here. We're gonna set up one down there near the berm. It's a little bit over 50 yards.
I think it's about
69, I think.
It's like 67, 69.
I got the rangefinder in there too, though, so you can take it out. It's in that blue waterproof bag. Now, this is something I want to talk about too, since we got the time. Oh, did I not put them in there? Look, yes it is. No, waterproof bag over there. We talk about a couple of things since we got here. This, y'all, is a shooting cone. I want to talk about your muzzle device too when you get your rifle up. I mean, yeah, your pistol on the wires. People buy these, y'all, and set them out on the berm, and if you shoot them, they're made of a self-sealing rubber material, so when you shoot them, bullets generally pass right through them, and you can put so many thousand rounds through them. Look at that. There's a rifle round stuck in there. You see where it hit it, and actually, that might have even bounced, skipped into there like that. But most of the rounds, 60. How many yards?
62.
Okay. People use these a lot to just like shooting targets, so it give you something to see when you set them out on the berm. Somebody left this one at the range, and I came up on it. So what I'm probably gonna do is run a piece of wire through there and let it dangle and create me like some type of hanging post. Because a lot of times, when you buy these, what I noticed a lot of times when you hit them, they don't give you the signature that you need. A lot of times your rounds are passed through them, you can't tell if it's not like. If you put it against the berm, you can't really tell if you hit it or not, so it doesn't really work well in that capacity. But I figure if I hang it up on something and hit it and it swings, then I know the round hit it. So that's going to be something I'm going to do in the future. I'm going to put it out there today just for the hell of it, but, that's one of the shortcomings with that. You see your rifle for a second time? Now, the last thing I'm going to talk about in this video, right here you got these two uppers. You got my upper at the top, and Vlad upper at the bottom. Now, Vlad has what I'm going to eventually switch to on my rifle. And this is a Smith Vortex flash hider. In my opinion, this is the best flash hider out in the market. You look at it from the front. I'm just going to get a closer look at it.
Yeah, there's one other that's like it. I forget the name of it. I have to look at I have to go back and look at the information again.
Yeah.
It's the Vortex and like one other that they pretty much.
They made them the same. Yeah.
Pretty much on the same.
Now that Yankee Hill machine, the Phantom flash hider like I got on that 308, that's it's excellent too. But I still think
that might have been the one.
It's second, but they also have one that's a clone that's somewhat you had other people come out with these type of flash hiders, with the they had, I think, some like with a 3-prong. This is kind of like a 4-prong. I think they have some too now with like lines on them where you can attach suppressors and stuff like that.
Yeah, but they actually have one with the lines.
Smith. Yeah. B.E. Myers make them too for the military. It looked like the same thing, the exact same thing. They got them for like the 50s and all that. I think B.E. Myers do electronics, but they also make damn flash hiders and stuff like that. Other, high-tech devices for the military. But the difference, too, this right here, what I have on my pistol, all this does, it doesn't suppress flash, which is obvious. We've seen on some videos. Right. And it doesn't serve as a muzzle brake. Only thing it does, because my pistol is so short, when you look at these two pistols side by side, Vlad has a 10-inch barrel, and let's put them 10.5-inch barrel, and I have a 7-inch barrel. And what this does, because me as a shooter, when I fire mine, because the barrel is closer, it's not that far from my face, you'll have the tendency when you pull the trigger, you'll have a lot of, the concussion is right there at you, no more than 10, 15 inches from your face when you calculating the frame, and maybe 20 inches from your face. So with that shortened barrel, what this does is instead of the blast, emanating from that point, it kind of focuses the blast forward. So it kind of, most of the blast and concussion is propelled forward when I shoot it. So that's the purpose of these cone type brakes and stuff like that when you're looking there. That's all it does. And supposedly somebody was saying these little attachment right here, you can put, of course you can use something to tighten it onto the, like run like a flathead or something through there, or file through there and tighten it onto the barrel. But you also can use it as a wire cutter. I heard somebody was saying this, like if you put it across a wire and pull the trigger, it'll kind of line the wire across the barrel.
Oh, okay.
Like if you want to cut barbed wire with your shot or something like that. That way the line, it'll be lined up across the barrel. So that's kind of cool. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't do anything to suppress the flash. And flash hiders are important because it keeps people from knowing where you're shooting from. If you're in a combative situation, I'd rather have a flash suppressor than this. You know what I mean? And plus with these short barrels, you get a lot of blast and a lot of flash. So this does an excellent job, even on this short 10.5 inch barrel, of suppressing the flash. So
yeah, I have yet to see one bit of flash come out of that muzzle.
Yeah.
The most I've ever seen come out of the muzzle is a little spark from the round
Yeah.
exiting the end of the barrel. But other than that, as far as muzzle flash, I've yet to see any come out of it. So,
yeah, what
I'm
it
not
is.
endorsing it because they're not paying me, but
Yeah.
it does what it's supposed
They
to
done
do.
what it's supposed. I like them. I'll endorse them. Shit, mine, because I mean, I just think that's the way to go. I was talking to somebody yesterday about a muzzle brake, and I was explaining to. He was partner out of Connecticut. He ordered a supposed to be a muzzle brake flash out of, but I was telling him it had the ports going all the way around. With a muzzle brake, you generally have the bottom closed off.
Yeah.
So you can
Stop the climb.
Yeah, stop the climb. But if gas pressure is coming out the bottom, then you don't have a muzzle brake, nor do you have a flash suppressor if you got huge ports. You know what I mean?
Yeah, pretty much.
And see with this, why this does a good job, because there's these spikes are actually angled. They're like they're 45-degree angle. It causes those gases and powders to kind of be focused, so they all burn up.
The spiral.
Yeah, and so they stay under pressure even when they leaving, so you get that complete burn. Instead of throwing unburned powder into the atmosphere and then it burning in the atmosphere, which gives you that large flash.
Exactly.
But anyway, y'all, we're gonna get to doing some shooting. I'm gonna show y'all the targets we got up. I guess we'll put some dots on here. We use this yellow because it'll give us a good backdrop. We just buy little cheap posters, like dollar posters, 69-cent posters. We bought that today. That's 69 cents from the dollar store. Now these are just letting y'all know some of the targets we use sometimes. These are the styrofoam targets we use. And we was actually out here. What was Saturday? We was out here Saturday. And this is the target we put up. And of course, other people done shot it up since we were last here. Somebody shot it with a shotgun, apparently. Put this hole through it there. But this is durable. Even though it rains, it's damp, but it's still holding up. These are little dollar styrofoam boards that you can get. And you can always take like little sticky notes or little dots and put them on there. So be creative when you're shooting. We just put these targets up. I'll probably run a pistol or something against them too, and run the rifle against them a little bit. Yeah. So put them out about 7 yards. And all right, y'all, we're gonna get to it.